All right, welcome back to the Grow Your Business with Digital Marketing Tips with Karan, Dharamsi. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how do you get more clients for your B2B business. And before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button. All right, so when we talk about a B2B business, usually the deals are closed in a meeting and sometimes only sometimes on the phone call. So the most important thing when we talk about B2B is obviously getting a meeting, right? Once you get the meeting, things start moving in, then you go into objection handling, and then eventually you can close the deal. But now here's what you need to be thinking and doing when you think about a B2B business. Number one, divide the business into three parts or three different moving units which need to come together to grow your B2B business massively. The first part is lead generation. Now, everybody knows how to generate new leads. You could run ads, you could buy data, you could do events, exhibitions, and then you could generate leads there, right? So that's part one. And a lot of B2B businesses are kind of good with their lead generation process, right? So now here's one thing you need to be tracking. Number one, in the first part, how many leads are you generating each month? For example, if you're closing, let's say 10 B2B deals every single month, it's a hypothetical example. All right, if you close 10 B2B leads every single month on an average, so go back for the last 6, 7, 8 months and track how many leads were you generating each month. That should give you an idea that, hey, if you're generating 1,000 new leads each month, your average close rate is about 1%, and you're converting at, you're closing 10 new deals each month, right? So that's how you should analyze the first part. So if you want 20 deals in your current state and how you have your current business and processes set up and your sales process set up, if you just double the number of leads, if you're generating 1,000, if you generate 2,000, you could get 20 new deals. You could close 20 new deals a month. As simple as that, mathematical, right? This is stage one. So focus on generating new leads, focus to double your lead generation, and you could, close the 2x the number of deals. So that's part number one. The second part, which is getting those meetings going. Now, here is where most businesses are not really well optimized. So how do you get a meeting, right? Your salespeople may be calling all these leads. You may be doing email marketing, SMS marketing, WhatsApp marketing, and different forms of marketing and outreach to these leads to get them on a call or to get them to set up a meeting with them, right? To get their appointment. Now, this is where most B2B businesses are really bad in marketing because their marketing is really, really vague. You send out, random broadcast messages. Most B2B businesses do not have a way where they communicate how they are different from their competitors. You do not throw out your brand story. Your customers, your potential marketplace and leads do not know your brand story. So in the second phase, when you're marketing to your leads, the leads that you're generating in part one, you should be sending them your brand story. You should be communicating to them how you are different. You should be throwing out more stories about your past customer experience by using case studies, by using testimonial videos, by creating those content stories where you show how your client's life was transformed thanks to your products or your services, right? So this is part number two. Do not just have that typical sales pitch where you're following up, calling them day in and day out. So can I get an appointment? So can I get an appointment? Give me one chance. Let's meet. That's very typical. That's what everybody does. You need to be different here. So think about out of the box marketing. Do a more story based marketing combined with asking for that appointment. That's something that's really going to get you more appointments. And if you do a better job at communication here by sending out more story based videos, showing your potential customers how you're different from your competitors, by doing more case studies, by doing more content videos, by doing more testimonial videos, which is what is going to build their trust and make them more interested in giving you an appointment, your conversions from leads to appointment will dramatically increase. Now, if you do good marketing here, and we teach the entire process. There's a process called as Rule Their Mind, which I teach in my 3 months digital marketing program, which we do across India. If you haven't done our program, you should absolutely check out the link. WhatsApp us to know more about it and join us in a city close to you or in your city, right? So make sure you communicate to the leads really, really well. So if you just take care of this communication part with story-based marketing combined with asking for appointment, your sales is going to dramatically increase. So even if you do not generate more leads every single month on an average, if you get more appointments, your automatic sales, number of clients will go up, because if you were getting 1,000 leads and you're getting, let's say, 100 appointments and you're converting 10, if you were now same getting 1,000 leads but you're getting 200 appointments, wow, your conversions just went up, right? You're getting 20 deals a month, right? So just math. And if you optimize every step 1, step 2, step 3, right? We spoke about part 2, which was better communication, good marketing. You come to part number 3, the third part, which is better sales process, which is optimizing your sales process. Now, most B2B businesses do not have a defined sales process. They do not have scripts. They do not have objection handling scripts, and their sales team is just winging it, right? Today they might say X, tomorrow they might say Y, and the sales team is not trained in most organizations, which is really, really surprising, right? So obviously the conversions are going to be poor. So here is what you need to be doing in the third stage, which is third part, which is optimize your sales process by 1, having scripted sales processes, by having scripts for every step of your sales process. What should your sales team send out on WhatsApp? How should they communicate with your potential customers and leads? What should they say? What they shouldn't say? And once they've had that meeting or a phone call, how can they handle the objections? So you should have a list of your common objections, and then you should have scripts which are handed over to your sales team, so that, you know what, when they face or encounter that objection from a potential lead, they have the answers. They do not say that, you know what, I'll get back to you, I need to speak to my senior, because that's lost opportunity. So make sure to have a defined sales process with scripts, objection handling scripts, and your sales team really well trained on your product, and especially in sales, right? So if you just do these 3 things, generate more leads, optimize your communication with more story-based outreach messages, and number 3, have a well-defined sales process, your B2B business is ready and is going to explode in 2021 and beyond. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you want to learn every step of the process in detail, make sure to join me in the next Grow Your Business with Digital Marketing program. The next one is happening in Baroda in the month of Jan 2021, and then we have one happening in Mumbai, and of course we are planning to do this program in other cities across India. I look forward to seeing you in one of my programs in the near future, and wish you the best with your B2B business. If you have any questions, make sure to drop us an email or drop me a comment. Oh yes, and don't forget to subscribe. This is me, Karan, Dharamsi, signing off for today.